This is going to be a fun video, and the reason why this is going to be a fun video is because this video I'm going to be showing off my concert ticket stubs. So this is not going to be one of my more serious videos. It's just me sharing some of the experiences I've had in going to concerts here in Michigan. Now, first of all, let me say that I'm probably going to have to do this in 2 parts, maybe 3 parts, I don't know. I've got a lot of concert ticket stubs here, and this is just some of them. So I got, these are the more memorable concerts that I've been to. There's certain ticket stubs that I didn't save or I lost over time, like when I saw the Jackson 5 at the State Fair here in Michigan back in the early 70s. That was great. But unfortunately, I have no idea where that ticket stub went. It's probably got thrown away by mistake, and it's like, oh well, it's just lost over time. But I did save a lot of ticket stubs from a lot of the concerts I've gone to, so I figured, why not do a video of this? And I think this would be a lot of fun. Now, I'm going to let you guys know that this is not in order as far as year goes, so you might get a year that's, well, a concert that's just happened a couple of months ago, and you might get something that happened maybe 10 years ago, 20 years ago. So this is going to be kind of a random thing. I don't have time to put all these ticket stubs here in order, okay? Okay, the first one is Parliament Funkadelic. You guys can see that. This is Parliament Funkadelic. I went to this concert back in, let's see, April of 1978. This is an awesome concert. And this was one of the concerts where George Clinton was actually landing the mothership on stage. If any of you guys have ever seen that, this is a sight to be seen in concerts. A lot of you younger guys and ladies out there might not appreciate some of the concerts that happened back in the old days. In the old days, when an artist went on tour, they had more money that they could work with. I mean, even back in the 80s, you would go see Ronnie James Dio in concert, and he would have a dragon on stage and a castle on stage. But nowadays, you won't see that because, the economy sucks so bad. It's like, who can afford to bring a castle and a dragon on stage now? Let alone a spaceship. So anyway, this is a ticket I am very proud of. Okay, here's another one. If I can barely see this one. This is, let's see, who is this? Ah, this is Kiss back in 1985. And I know you guys are not going to be able to see this because I can barely see it. But this was an awesome concert. I'm not sure if they, back in 85, I think this is around the time they didn't have their makeup on, but it was still a great show. And I think this was one of the shows where I was front row at the concert, and it was funny because Gene Simmons walked on stage, and I was like right in front row. And he's like walking around, playing his bass and whatnot. And I looked up, and Gene Simmons was like staring me straight in the eye. It was one of the most surreal moments in my concert history. But that was great. Okay, another concert. Oh, this concert was awesome. This was Nuclear Assault, and this was at a place here called Blondie's. This was back when Blondie's was on 7 Mile Road in Detroit, Michigan. This was an awesome concert. And I hate I gotta rush through this YouTube video. I'm probably gonna have to do this in 2 and 3 and maybe 4 parts. I don't know. But here's the ticket stub for this. And I'm sorry, I know you guys can't really make this out. But this was an awesome concert. This was the old Blondies that was here in Michigan. They relocated. I don't know exactly where they're at now. But this concert was crazy because the ceiling of the concert was like super low. So you had kids that were basically moshing on stage. Then you had people, because of the ceiling was so slow, people were like climbing on the ceiling at this concert. So it was crazy. I would never forget this concert. Nuclear Assault. And just to let you know, at that time, Blondies, the old Blondies, was about as big as my basement. So that concert was something else. I would never forget this. Okay, here's another great concert. Concert was back in 1987. This is Deep Purple, one of my favorite heavy metal bands. Of course, you guys can't see that. Sorry about that. Sorry about the glare, guys. I guess the only thing I can do is just basically hold this up and say this was the concert I went to. I don't think you guys would be able to make these out. But yeah, this was at the Joe Louis Arena here in Michigan. Deep Purple, excellent show. Okay, this concert was at Harpo's here in Michigan. This is Yngwie Malmsteen back in 1992. Excellent concert. Here's another Yngwie Malmsteen concert. This was back in 1988. As you guys know, I'm a big Yngwie Malmsteen fan. And let's see, Yngwie Malmsteen's Rising Force, Royal Music Theater, June 22nd, 1988. Excellent concert. Now this one brings back memories. This is Motley Crue at the Joe Louis Arena back in September 15th, 1985. Awesome show. I think this was one of the first or second times I saw Motley Crue in concert. I think the first time I saw Motley Crue in concert, they opened up for Ozzy. Okay, here's another one. This concert was, let's see, December 11th, 1996. And this was Steve Vai. Of course, you guys can't see it. I'm just going to show you guys like this. So that you guys are not going to be able to make this out, so why even bother? But anyway, this was a awesome concert. St. Andrews Hall, Wednesday, December 11th, 1996. Awesome show. If you ever get a chance to see Steve Vai at a small club, definitely go check out Steve Vai at a small clubs. Awesome. Definitely worth the money. This concert was Aerosmith, and let's see, I think Guns N' Roses. I think this is the concert Guns N' Roses opened up for Aerosmith. This was when Guns N' Roses was, I think they were first starting out. This was back in 1988. Guns N' Roses and Aerosmith. Even though it doesn't have Guns N' Roses here, I believe this is the one that Guns N' Roses opened up for. I actually missed Guns N' Roses at that concert because we got to the concert late. Okay, here's another Kiss concert. Kiss, January 17th, 1988. Excellent concert. This was at the legendary Cobo Arena. Now I believe that's Cobo Arena, that's where they did Kiss Alive, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, as usual, I'm starting to run out of time, so I'm probably gonna have to do this in 2 or 3 parts, or maybe I'll just have you guys look at some of the more significant concerts, because I still have all these to go, and I'm at 9:02. But I think this would be a fun video series to do. This is The Artist. This was back when Prince was calling himself The Artist, formerly known as Prince. And this was back in 1998, and this was The Artist at the Joe Louis Arena. Back in 1998. Excellent show. Prince gives excellent concerts. Even though I think, a lot of these artists charge too much money for their concerts, they still give good shows. Alright, I'm starting to run out of time. This is part 1, and look for part 2 in the next video. So until then, love is Allah, and peace.